Yo, what is up, everybody? So it's your boy Tech Frost, as usual, coming to you with Pokemon Unite stuff. I'm saying stuff for a good reason. You'll understand what I mean whenever I start rolling into everything else that is happening. There is an update coming out tomorrow, the 4th, August 4th, at 11 a.m. CST, Central Standard Time. I don't know where you're at in the world, but the better way to look at this would be, um, I think it's, yeah, I think it's 7 UTC, so Universal. Um, all of this being said, I'm gonna give you my insight on what I think Pokemon Unite is trying to do. Um, I'm going to tell you what they did right, what they did wrong. I'm not going to be able to give you exactly what they did right and what they did wrong. I'm only going to be able to give you what I think, because I don't work in Nintendo. So, but I will say my big thing that I'm not understanding about this game right now, is the community, their inability to turn in points. They just walk around with 50 points, or they wait till they get 50 and then they do turn ins, or they just don't turn it. They'll walk up and see it and they're like, "Nah, I'm getting walk away." It blows my mind. Um, that is there's. I want to do a whole video on that, so I'm not going to touch up on that yet. I'm not going to touch up on that yet. But let's get straight into everything that's going to be with this update coming tomorrow. One of the things is a bug fix. Another one is text fix. So I'm guessing they just misspelled some stuff. The bug fixes are going to be pretty good because there's some stuff that needs to be, oh my god, needs to be fixed. When it comes to like attacking and like auto attacking with Absol, apparently had a huge issue. I had issues with auto attacking as Absol. I am literally a speedster main. I try to stay in the jungle. I turn in, my average for turn ins are like 140 points ish. So I try to stay in the jungle. I turn in a lot of points. I get kills. So that's, I'm still veteran. I think veteran 2 right now, class 2, no, class 3 going into class 4. So I'm trying to get up there to ultra, and then I want to get to masters. It'll happen eventually. None of that has to do with this update. Well, actually, it does. It does. Hear me out. We're stepping straight into it. Charizard is the first one on the list. Charizard is getting a huge, to me, a huge buff because it's 3 moves that are heavily used. Flamethrower is used a lot when you want to play him more range. If you notice, the other team has like a Machamp and Crustle or a Snorlax that are just constantly in your face. Getting Flamethrower is a good thing. Now, here's the thing: they reduced the cooldown. They reduced the cooldown on this and then increased the effect. The effect would be his burning, his status effect, which would be like his burning, and the longer he's hitting you, like if you walk away, it's like tick damage. So every time you hear effects, depending on the Pokemon, they may have certain stuff. I might touch on it for everybody. So yeah, so Fire Punch effects have been strengthened. The effects from Fire Punch have been strengthened. The effects from uh, Fire Blast has also been strengthened, and the cooldown's been reduced. So Charizard's really getting some love here. I like it because I feel like Charizard is a bet. I wouldn't say horrible, but he's not really getting played as much as I thought he would. I thought he was going to be all over. Obviously, they did some buffs and stuff before releasing it from the beta to the actual Switch, but I thought he was going to get so much love. I really, really did. I was hoping he did, but he didn't. But we're moving on to the next one. The next one is my personal fave right now in the game. This is who I play most of the time, Talonflame. Just go ahead and know that they just increase all the damage. Like all of the moves do more damage, which is good because unless you were running Brave Bird the entire time, you were kind of bored. But Aerial Ace is going to be, Aerial Ace and Fly are going to be what's buffed. Here's why they did this. This is why I think they did this. Because Brave Bird and I forgot the flaming, I think flame charge or something, where he just kind of dashes through you. Those 2 moves really didn't do anything. Like, and those 2 moves are what do everything. The 2 things that they buffed needed it, because I use I use Brave Bird now, but I used to use Fly. Fly used to be my number one, and I start seeing Brave Bird was the big moves, because if you want to turn in points, you can just go wherever you want and just dash over their half of the map and turn in points like that. Especially with Go Getter, dash across, turn in 50 points like it's nothing. And that's kind of what I use. Then I before I was using Fly, where I would leave myself in the air, and then they would see the huge circle, and they'd be like, oh, just gonna follow that and kill it real quick. So, I mean, I guess I know why they're doing it. They increase the damage. They want Talonflame to be in the fights more, but they increase the damage of 2 moves that aren't used. They want you to use, and you're going to see that throughout this, they want you to start using other moves, because they don't want this to be this is the only way to play this character type game. Like right now with Absol, if you're not using Pursuit, you're throwing. It's the way it is. If you're not using Dagger and Pursuit, you're throwing, and it's sad, because I'd rather you be able to play everything around a Pokemon. I want to be able to play a Pokemon not the same as everyone else. Kind of what's happening right now, especially with Talonflame. Moving on to Venusaur. Venusaur got a nasty buff, and I'm loving all of it. They increased the damage dealt from Sludge Bomb and the effects. Now, here's the thing. I don't know if they're increasing the effects as in it's passive, or they're increasing the effects as in like the poison effect of Sludge Bomb, because his passive decreases special defense. So if he hits you with that and then hits you with Solar Beam, Solar Beam's cooldown is reduced. So if he just hits you with Sludge, he can probably hit you with 2 Solar Beams before you're done. And that is going to be sick. I'm hoping that it's just the poison and not the effects of everything. To me, that's way too far. Also, his ult now, Verdant Anger, will do more damage, which, thank God, he is now viable in ranked. If you were playing him in ranked beforehand, people would just jump on you and kill you, and what are you going to do? Oh, also, Pedal Dance. Movement speed and Pedal Dance has been upgraded. That's going to be nasty. That is going to be just being able to move faster. Bug fixes on Absol's basic attack. I'm missing basic attacks like crazy. So it's really good that they are going to fix that. Night Slash and Sucker Punch are not used. No one uses those 2 moves, so they increase the damage on them. Now people are you don't know what you're gonna get with an Absol. You might get them arcing out, doing a weird Diana Slash from League of Legends. For those who don't play, she does a moon, like a crescent moon attack. But yeah, so that's gonna be a big thing right now, is changing up a lot of the play styles. People aren't gonna just be like, this is it. This is the only way to play them. Absol, you can play pretty much. Hopefully, they're increasing the damage to where there's like kind of equal. What I would do, what I plan on doing, grabbing these Pokemon, going in and using the moves, using the things that you see are going to be buffed or nerfed, using them now and seeing in the training area, write down the numbers that you're getting, and then wait till it comes back again tomorrow and see the difference. That's because we're about in the middle of this right now. I'm telling you right now, they did not put any numbers. I know with Smite, they'll be like decreased by 0.5 or decreased by 2 or something like that. They didn't put any numbers. They just said it's increased. Damage is increased. Damage is increased. Deal with it. And that's kind of all they stuck with. So if they're gonna do that, you're gonna kind of have to do your own research. I plan on doing it, so stay tuned for that next video of me going in and going, this is it before, this is it after. See the difference. I'll also be doing a little bit of research into numbers and ratios and stuff like that myself, so you guys should be able to know exactly. Wigglytuff. We're jumping into Wigglytuff. The following statuses have been increased on Wigglytuff: defense, special defense, and HP. Bro, if Wigglytuff wasn't annoying enough, this is going to be good. That's going to be a good one, though, for you Wigglytuff mains out there, going out there singing your hearts out. I'm going to feel really, really good about having one on my team, and really annoyed by the just annoyance that Wigglytuff is. Double Slap. The damage has been increased. And the effects. I don't even know what the effects of Double Slap is. So I'm just gonna wait and see. I gotta go back and read. I don't know the effects of double slap. I might just put it up on the screen actually. Sing. So obviously it stacks up and then you're basically lulled and you just stand there. So it has been increased. So I'm gonna guess that you're gonna be able to get stunned faster. Maybe, I'm not 100% sure because they don't, like I said, they don't really go too far into it. Dazzling Gleam. I don't know what the bug was with that. Some of your weekly tough mains would be able to help me out a little bit with that. I'm not too sure what the bug was. Maybe it just wasn't hitting or something. Eldegoss, bro. Bro, they looked at Eldegoss and was like, what do you do? Heal? That's all you do? All you do is heal? Man, get that bullshit out of here. They don't want you healing with Eldegoss got so bad. Eldegoss got nerfed. She got nerfed into the ground. Let's go straight into it. Cotton Guard, which, just in case you don't know what this one is, it gives you a shield, gives everyone within a certain radius a shield, and then slowly regains tick health as the shield is. Sorry about that. Good news. I mean, obviously good news from school and stuff like that. So nerfs. I mean nerfs because Eldegoss got the business. Okay, so the cooldown has been lengthened from Cotton Guard. HP restoration is decreased, so you're going to heal people less, and the cooldown is increased. So you're going to have to use this move at a pristine time, or you just wasted it, you're dead, your team's dead, and wow. Okay, so also this is kind of where I mean when I talk to people about this game and I'm like, I don't think they understand what they're doing when it comes to a MOBA. Eldegoss is a healer support character, the only healer support character, and they nerf the heal and buff the damage. Cotton Spore lifts in the air and then slams on the ground. When it slams on the ground, it's going to lift the other team and I think add a status effect where you do more damage to them afterwards, like auto attacks do more damage. But lifting them off the ground, what is? I mean, it's a knockup for everybody that's fighting. This moves defense and special defense is increased. So like it's gonna give you, the move gives you defense and special defense, and it's now increased. Are they just not wanting support characters? Everyone in this game does about as much damage. I have 1v1'd pretty much all the characters now with Mr. Mime at certain points. And I've beaten all of them with I don't even play Mr. Mime. I'm not even good with him. All I do is do the little latch on thing and then confusion, and like 70% of their health is gone. I have videos on it. It is just so bad. It is so bad what you can do with support characters in this game and just demolish people. So they don't want Eldegoss to be a healer. They want him to be like a CC. They want him to be like the squishy version of Slowbro, which I don't understand, but I mean, I'm going to roll with it. As long as if I got Eldegoss on my team and he's doing knockups and he's using the little firework thing. I forgot what it's called. Basically, it just lands on the ground and you walk over it. The enemy gets hurt. You get healed. If he's using that properly, I'm happy. But this is the part that also gets me. They nerfed the heal. The HP restoration is decreased for his ult. His ult, pretty much he becomes intangible. He gets in the air. He just kind of floats around. He slams down, heals everybody, and pushes everyone out. That's on the other